we have seen about the building elements. We have got 5 different types of building element types, where we have seen the host, component, datum, annotations, and the views. So after this, you can see we are going to start a project. Once when you install your Revit software, so you will be getting a welcome screen as I told you in the first class itself. So how to work with the welcome screen and how to start a project, that is the main thing. So whenever you're going to start a project, you have to first select your template. Okay, you have to first select your template. So how you are going to select your template? Either your consultant will give you, or else you have to make your own template. Either the consultant to whom you are working, they will provide you, or else you have to make your own template. So by default, we are going to get some templates from the Revit. We are going to follow the same. It can be called as a standard template. So based on the requirements, the default template settings can be customized. By default, we are going with one type of template given by the Revit. Now we are going to customize that template. I repeat again, what is meant by template? Templates are actually the basic settings which are being provided by your consultant as per the requirements of the project. So what are the minimum requirements, like in which units you are going to work? What is the scaling pattern we have to select? The number of levels, okay, the distance of the levels, the grids, everything they are going to provide you. Along with this, they will also provide you the symbology. So in the template, you are going to find all those things. In short, I can say in the AutoCAD, we are going to insert the template file in the layout tab. Generally to make a print, we are going to do that. But here, by default, you are going to insert the template which will be given by your consultant. So whenever you start a project using a standard template file, the side view can be used to create the topo surfaces. What is meant by side view? Please highlight the points which I am telling you to highlight. It's very, very important, because we cannot review all the complete theoretical part when we practice. So please highlight. So first thing, when you're going to work with standard template, which is given by the Revit, so what we are going to do? We are going to create a topo surface. What is topo surface? I can say the asphalt level or your road level is called as a topo surface. Asphalt level or your road level. Okay. And the lowest level plan view to create walls at the lowest level of the building. So we are having one as side view and one as zero level. So on the zero level, we are going to make the complete building plan, and the topo surface is actually a level where we are going to provide the complete landscaping of the project. Okay, where we will provide the roads, where we are going to provide the contours, streets, the sitting area, the walkway area, everything we are going to provide. So this is because in a project that uses the standard template, the lowest level plan view and the side view are the same elevation view and show the same level, but they have different settings and purpose. Just now I told you that this side view, okay, this side view is actually a topo surface area, and the lowest level, nothing but the level 0, what we have is your basic ground level, I can say. In the elevation view, both show the same. In the elevation, when you open, like I'm opening any kind of south view or north view, when you open this, both look same, but meaning is different. So the level plan view don't show topo surface by default. This helps to easily identify the site and the level views. So now you can see by default, okay, when you open the Revit software, you will be getting the welcome screen. In this welcome screen, we have got an option of model. In the previous versions, you'll be finding the model as a project. So select the option of new from here. In the model, select the option of new. By default, you will be getting some templates. Like we are working with which domain? We are working with the architectural domain. So select this. If you are going to select any other domain, you can select from here as per the requirement. Or if you are selecting any kind of company domain, you have to provide the path where you have saved your company domain. Like I have saved my template in so-and-so drive, in so-and-so folder. So please provide that part automatically. We take the template from there. But I am going with a basic template, which is given by the Revit. So in the official template, I am going to click here project. If you want to create, select the none option from here and you can select the project template from here. And from here, you can able to create. It is up to you. But right now, we are not interested to create a template because by default, templates are provided by the consultants. So I'm selecting the official template and click here OK. So once when you click here OK, you will be getting the screen of Revit. So in this first thing you can see, okay, what I told you just now, when you are going to open the elevation view, like in the project browser, you can see an option of elevation. Can you see? You can see the option of elevation. By default, we are getting 4 types of views: east, north, south, west. Along with this, if you want to create any other view, you can create. If I open the south elevation view, what is happening is, if I open the south elevation view or the west elevation view, so you can able to find the 2 levels. One is the 0 level and the level 1. These are the 2 levels given in this template. So what I told just now is, in the floor plan, as you can see, the level 0, the basic level where we are going to develop the model, and the site level, both are same. The site level we cannot see physically in the view. This you can see only in the plan when you are going to draw the complete outline structure of the model. So site level will never be visible in the elevation view because site view as well as level 0 both are same. Both are same. In the site, you are going to find the roads, you are going to find the complete network map. Whereas in the level 0, you are going to develop the basic plan. So this is a basic difference what we have. So when you are going to work on any multi-story projects, adding levels we need to be defined. Like here you can see we have got level 0 and level 1, means it is just one floor plan. If you want to add 3-story building, that means you require 3 more levels: level 1, level 2, level 3. So number of levels will define the vertical structure of the building. So to create your floor rooms, we require a level. So this helps to create walls and other building elements with relevant constant that can be adjusted quickly. That means if we have a level only, you can able to make a wall. You cannot place a wall roughly on the work plane. First, you have to define the reference plane, which is called as a level. On this level, you are going to develop the model. So when starting a building model, one must begin with standard template. So I'm going with the same thing. Then changes it to organization specific graphic standards. Like I am working for my own personal project. So I won't create any kind of template. So by default, the template which is given by the Revit, I am following the same. According to my project standards, I am going to modify. Like what are the project standards we have to modify, like line weight, line style, symbols, and annotations. These are the basic things what we have to modify, which we will see later. So how to use a template? Just now I showed you. Click on the application menu, select the new project. In the new project dialog, select under template file, do one of the following. Select a template from the list. Click browse. So here you can see in the template file, select the template. Like we are working with architectural template. So I have selected this. If you want to go with any other template like construction, electrical, plumbing, or any of your company template, you can select from here. So click here OK. If you want to create your own template, in that case, select none from here, and in the create new, select the product template and click OK. So this is a basic thing what you have. You can see select the no template. If you want to create your no template, click new project. Under select template file, select name. For create, click new. You can see for create, click new project, click OK. In the undefined system of measuring dialog, select imperial of metric. Like once I'll close, again I'll open for your proper understanding, or else you can go for the option of new from here. So here you can see Here you can see I'm selecting the none option from here, and when you click here, so what is being asked? You are going to create a template. So before creating a template itself, you have to define a quantity in which quantity you want to work. Whether you want to work in the imperial system, whether you want to work in the metric system. It depends. Imperial system means working with feet and inches. Metric system means working with meters, centimeters, and millimeters. Imperial means feet and inches. Metric means meters, centimeters, and a millimeter. So this is the basic concept what we have in the template. I hope it's very, very clear regarding this. Next, you can see how to save a project file, because we have got a shortcut key to save a file like Ctrl+S. This is a common shortcut key which we follow for any application when we use. The same is the shortcut key here also. Okay. Imperial system means working with feet and inches. Imperial system means working with feet and inches. Metric system means working with meters, centimeters, or the millimeters. Please write down. Maintain your running mode. Basically, if you want to save your project, we have a shortcut key, nothing but Ctrl+S. So whenever you're going to save the project, it can be saved with your local hard drive on your personal computer in your CPU. If you're going to work with network-based system, nothing but if you're working with a consultancy, you're going to work on the servers. So it will save over there. So project file can be saved on a network at a location that everybody in the design team can access. When you work in a designing company, there will be a server so that everyone can able to access your file. That is the main benefit what we have. So a project file can also be saved as template file. Like what is the shortcut key we have for the project file? As I told you in the first class, .rvt, .rte. So you can also save it. So Ctrl+S is the shortcut. So when you select that, you can able to find, like I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to close this template. For the practicing point of view, I've shown this window. You can see there is no elevation view. There is nothing like floor plan over here. We need to create because we have selected none. If you select none, we need to create all the files. So by default, what we are doing without any kind of waste of time, we are going with the basic template which is given by the Revit, where you can see by default you have got some floor plans. We have got some ceiling plans over here, and we have got some elevation views. If you work with any consultancy, by default, you are going to find few more tabs where they will define the sheet, where they will define the floor level, grids, everything they will specify. So if you want to save your file, nothing but the project file. So what we are going to do, go for the application menu and click here save. So when you click here save, provide the path first thing where you want to save. Like I want to save on desktop with a project 2 as file name. And in which extension can you see .rvt, because we are going to work with the project file. If you want to save the same project file into template file, you can also exchange from. Okay, you can also change from here. One more thing, but by default, we won't go in the template format. We will always go with the .rvt. But if you want to keep some similar things in the project, in that case, you will save your RV2 into RTE. That's the secondary case. So when you are going to save this file, for the initial point of view, when you're going to work for the first time for the Revit, I recommend to go for the options and provide the maximum backups. Like whenever we work with any application or software, like even if you work with AutoCAD also, you're going to get a back file, .bak file you will get, right? So that BAK file will be a backup file for you whenever if there is any kind of interruption or if there is any kind of shutdown of your software, you can use that. So here also in the Revit, we are going to find an option of maximum number of backups. Like whenever you press Ctrl+S, it will save, it will create a new backup. So same like that, I have given an option of 3, like maximum 3 backups will be there along with my main file. Like if I'm working, okay, I have worked with a project for something like 2 hours. Constantly, I have worked with my project for 2 hours. If you are going to press Control S, Control plus Control S 3 times, it will provide you 3 backup files, not more than 3. We can go with one also because one is also enough. But for safety point of view, what happens is sometimes we need some previous models, what we have done just half an hour before saving. So in that case, we will go with 2 or 3 or 4 options. Maximum 18 options we can go. But here 1 or 2 are maximum enough. So you have to select that option. Okay, 1, 2, whatever you want, you can give and provide the path and click here save. So this is the basic thing what we have when we work with any Revit software. I hope it's very clear regarding this, how to save the file. Initially, you may get some confusions, but practicing is very important. Till chapter 3, you will be getting some basic options only. From the chapter 3, we have got some actual basic commands. From there, it becomes very interesting.